What is up, everybody? Video Addict here, and I've got Battlbox survival and outdoor adventure delivered. Bam. Are you kidding me with the knife thing again? Oh. Yep. Beauty. I don't remember the name of this knife, but it's a Kershaw, kind of a navy blue with carbon fiber scales. I love it. All right, let's get into this bad boy. It's heavy. Now, I've heard some stuff. I have not watched Doc P. We were supposed to do this as a live last night, but he decided to go ahead and do it himself, and that's fine. But I thought we were gonna do it together. Anyway, I heard that Karen called this month's knife of the month a Braza killer. That's a big reach for me. You guys know how much I love my Braza. So, open up the box. More tape. Ooh. The booklet, it is called the Mission Brief 67. New little booklet name. Mission 67. What's up, Battleboxers? It's September 2020 and time for Mission 67 of Battlbox. This month we hit several areas of preparation: defense, hygiene, water, food, cooking, multi-use, and of course, a sweet blade. All of these items are great additions to the preps and everyday use. So let's dive into Mission 67 so you can get to adding these to your different preps. Yeehaw. I'll do some snapshots of this and I'll edit it in right here. All right. First thing in the box is going to be from Battletech, which, for those of you that don't know, is actually Battlebox. They, just like Lord and Field, all of it is like sub companies of Battlebox. So it is what it is. You got a little Battletech sticker in there and some screws for you to be able to screw this to whatever you want to screw it to, really. You can screw it underneath your table, you can screw it underneath, or I can screw it on the side of my knife case or my gun case or whatever, and it just gives you a holster. I don't have any guns in the house because we got little girls in here now with me. I'm no longer, you know, living the single life, but that's basically what you got. Plus, without showing a gun, I don't have to be demonetized. But imagine little pew pew. It's very nice. It's well made, kind of a rubbery plastic. I like it. A lot of different uses. A lot of different places you can put that. Under desk holster. So that's what it's intended for. Whether or not you use it for that or put it wherever you want, that's up to you. Next up is from Grenade Soco. It's not a taint scrubber, although I do enjoy my taint scrubber. I really do. I'm getting a lot of use out of it. Obviously, I didn't give that away. This is Grenade Soco Microfiber Travel Camping Towel. I hate whenever they make the zipper just that long. It needs to come on down. Make it come around the edge here. Because now I gotta pull this big stinking towel out through this little zipper hole. Then you gotta put it back in there at some point. I mean, that's a nightmare waiting to happen. Alright. As far as the towel, you do have a connector here that you can just like hang it over a bag while you're walking, or you can hang it from a tree branch or whatever. You can just snap this and then it can hang there and air dry. Now, let's see this. Woo! Holy Moses. That is a big microfiber towel. I think I might even be able to dry myself off with this. Very nice, very soft. Fold it up in like a taco. And then shove it through the little zipper hole. Dude, sometimes I don't even know how it comes out that way, but it just does. So, very nice. The bag's a little bit to be desired, but the towel is really cool, very big. I like that. So, plus on that. Just on a personal note, I'm like, it's gonna be an interesting day for me tomorrow. Like, I'm carrying the girls, the little girls, to daycare in the morning. I've got to get them up and dressed and in the car and take them to daycare by myself. Never done that before. I'm just saying. It would make a very, very good video probably, but they're not my kids, so therefore I'm not putting anybody else's kids on video. But that, you get what I'm saying. It's gonna be a little bit of a morning, I think. All right, hold off on that. Next up is from Grenade Soco. This should have been the next on the list, because you want to be like, hey, here's a little something to wash your ass, and then you have something to dry your ass. That's the way I would have sold it. I'm just saying. You have a little cord here, but you would feed it through the bar soap. Now, I've had a bar soap similar to this before, and this does not last long since how the hole is on this end. So as soon as you wash to that end, it's all over. It does smell like leather. A brawny fragrance of pure rawhide on a clear day. It just smells like man. That's what that smells like. But you get what I'm saying. You take this, you feed it through there. Okay, so right there, as soon as this little area of soap is gone, it's over. This is the Mavericks by Grenade Soco. All right, next up is going to be from Southern Survival Store.com, which is the Netflix show. They've now got a store. So this is glow-in-the-dark reflective 550 paracord. Let's see how much this thing glows. I think we're going to use the O-light. See if we can charge this bad boy up. Charge it up, charge it up, charge it up. This is a little odd, I understand. Did that do it? Look at that. Bam. That's where my old light was on it. I'm charging my rope. I'm charging my rope. Do we think we got it charged up enough? I'm trying to get the whole thing charged up good. Alright, you ready? Bam. Alright, you get the gist of it. We have glow in the dark rope. So yeah, you're talking about 100 foot of glow in the dark reflective paracord, 3mm, 550 pound, breaking point, 220 pound working load, 7 strand. I like that a lot. And you got a little Velcro strap to keep it all contained after the paper's done. Next up is going to be from Pure Pollination, the Heirloom vegetable kit. Inside of this little package, there are 40 seed packets. All right, 100% made in the USA. I mean, there's so much stuff on here. I'll try and take a photo of all this stuff and I'll put it right here. But what does heirloom mean? Does it mean like you plant them and they will continue to come back? Or is this just a one-time plant and then you're done? I'm curious about that. I would like to do something like this. I'd like to make a little garden and see what came up. So I could say that I have cultivated the earth, kind of thing. Yeah, you know, man stuff. No offense to the ladies. Human stuff. However you want to say it. I don't know. That was the first item in the advanced box, by the way, that I'm showing you. But, you know, it's whatever. All this stuff was in your basic, which is really, really good, actually. That's a great basic box. These 4 items right here, killing it for basic. I love this in the basic. That's unbelievable. This is very nice. This is very nice. That's pretty cool. This is your first item in your advanced. Also in your advanced is a little something to purify the water. Now, this here is water storage treatment and biofilm defender. Treats 330 gallons of water for up to 5 years. 60%, 80% of microbial infections are caused by bacteria growing in biofilms. Reduces the risk of biofilm bacteria breaking loose and contaminating stored water. Improves performance of water filters. Very, very cool, man. I've seen, like, this thing can, like, you know, those big cubes, that you can buy those for like 75 bucks, something like that. And then you can fill it up with water and you can treat that whole thing. And I'm guessing you could have it stored for up to 5 years just by putting this in it. So that's pretty cool. All right, that's your second item in your advanced box. Now they're giving that a $48 value. I mean, it is what it is. It must be pretty good at that price. That's all I got to say. And the vegetable packet, you know, at $26.99. I mean, I don't know how much those things go for, so honestly, God, I can't tell you if it's a good deal or not. Next is going to be your Pro Box. In your Pro Box, you've got one item, and it's the Solo Stove Light, and it's a $90 value. I'm sorry, $89.99. I've heard good things about Solo stoves, and I think I have one somewhere. I don't know. I've had very little time to use these kind of things. You got a sticker, and then you have a neat little baggie. Okay, so you put some debris down in here, gather dry twigs and tinder, find level ground, clear away ground debris 5 foot around this. It's a pretty big area for this little bitty thing, but you know. Remove the cooking ring, did that. Light a fire inside the stove. Right there, it's got a little grate there for all the like ash to fall through the bottom. Replace the cooking ring this way, upside down, compared to what it was, because for storage and transport, you're gonna have this. But when you want to cook, you want to do that. And then you set your bowl, your cup, metal container, whatever you choose. Maybe you set something like this on it. I'm trying to be quiet. There's kids sleeping and I'm doing this stuff. But boom, it could be cooking this right now. You don't know. That's really slippery. Don't put anything rubber on there to keep it from slipping, because it's gonna melt. Feed additional fuel through the openings in your cooking ring as needed through these. All right, use dry wood, very important. Search for hardwoods, birch, maple, hickory, oak, etc. Will burn longer and generate less soot buildup than softwoods. See, these are all like very good things to know. Solo stove, I heard great things about them. Great reputation. $89.99. That is a whew. Man, I'm sure the technology is outstanding, even though it's literally the least amount of technology, but there's some kind of science, I'm sure. But that just seems like a lot, man. $89 for a little bitty stove? And that's a little stove. I mean, you can cook like one little thing. Given its easy transport and all that fun stuff. But I mean, I've seen the little stoves that just hook on the top of the butane thing that I would, ooh, that's a hard buy for me at $89.99. I mean, I respect it. I respect the technology and like the engineering of it and what it's supposed to do and what it does. But man, in the world of today where $89 is a big deal, I have a hard time with that one. And that's nothing against Battlebox. I mean, if you bought this level, you didn't pay $89. You paid probably around 50 bucks is what I guess, if that's the upgrade. I forget what the new pricing is all the time. It's like 29, 50 or 60, and then 100 for the Pro. So I think you're only paying like $40 to $50. I'd have to look that up to guarantee it and give you a better idea. They have actual like little solo stove alcohol burners, but I'm afraid to figure out how much those things cost. So that being what it is, we have a discount card here. Solo stove, perfect, fire anywhere. God almighty, can you imagine how much that one costs? This is 2 people sitting around what appears to be a fire pit. I mean, it's the size, it's like this big. So if that one's $89, can you imagine what that thing costs? I don't want to know what that costs. I do kind of actually. And that brings us to what we're all here for. I mean, you can say what you want. You can say, oh, I'm here for all the cool gear. No, you're not. You're here for the knife of the month. As am I. This is a knife from Revo. Now, this is Revo Knives Ness CF carbon fiber first release. The Revo Nest CF is an all-around EDC performer that offers a modern update to the classic Nestmuck blade style. This Nest model is the first released outfitted with carbon fiber scales and a stonewashed D2 steel blade. The textured and grooved scales offer a solid grip. I'm hearing noises behind me, it's freaking me out. It's not my house yet. I mean, it's my house, but it's unsettling. Solid grip backed up by stainless steel liners. A stainless steel pocket clip completes the package. Overall length is 8 inches with a blade length of 3.375. MSRP $110. I'm not gonna lie to you, that makes me happy. It makes me happy to be back over $100 for the knife of the month. So, you know, we'll see. Hopefully we stay there. All right, open up the box. Got a nice little booklet here. Tells you about some other the next level. There's a Berserk. Ooh, the K9 Karambit. I think we all know how I'd feel about that. The Recoil, the Vipera? I don't know. Vipera. I don't know. And the knife. Braza Killer? Seriously, Karen? It's gonna take a lot to do that. It is D2 steel. That's about the only similarity that I would give it so far. It's a little fatter on the stomach there. This section right here is really fat. It's an awkward feel. Just an awkward shaped handle. Ooh, that's nice though. We're not at Braza level, but it is nice. Without the blade in the handle, I actually dig the feel of it. I got big hands, so it's a good fit for me. Maybe a little bit small, but I mean, like literally, I'm a freak of nature. They have red little cross, whatever you, spacers here inside of the scales there. This is nowhere as heavy as the Braza. The Braza is a beast. It is a heavy knife, but it is amazing. But I do really, really like this. Oh my God, that thing is sharp. That is beautiful, man. I like it. The pocket clip is not reversible, so you're gonna have one carry, tip up, right hand carry. The action is very, very good on this thing. I actually really, really like this. I really like this. And I don't like, the only downside I don't like is I don't like how fat it is right here when closed. But that being said, I really dig the shape of the blade there. So it's kind of a catch-22. I really like the shape of the blade, but when closed, it makes the knife really fat, but not crazy heavy. So, I don't know. The centering's a little off. Yeah, centering's off. But that sucker fires open though. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I really, really like the knife. And that's gonna, for me, that makes the box a huge win. because $110 value. I'm super excited to see us back going in the right direction. Hint, hint, Battlebox. I love it. I love the basic box. I think, honest to God, man, if you're not wanting to spend $150 on Battlebox at $29 a month, the basic is almost always, I would even say, you're gonna probably be the most happy with the basic at $29 because you're pretty much gonna be happy every month. I mean, you're not out a whole lot of money, and it's, I mean, I maybe have seen 3 in all, what, the last 48 missions that I've been a part of. So the last 4 years, I've only seen 3 that I believe that the basic wasn't worth it. I mean, I've always been a big fan of the basic. It's hard for me to get with the whole just being an advanced or a pro box member because, honest to God, if you don't like an item, you just spent money for something that you didn't. You spent money for no reason. I think you're either basic or pro plus. I don't think that there's any need to do an advanced or a pro box subscription because honestly, the Solo stove is awesome. It's a quality name brand product. I don't believe at $89 I would be happy. You know, it's a huge value, and it's actually a good value for that level. But if you don't like it or you don't need it, then you're gonna have a hard time trying to sell that to somebody for $89 or probably even the $50 that you spent to upgrade to the Pro Box, in my opinion. And I mean, advanced box, honest to God, water purification, there are way cheaper ways to do it than $48.95. I mean, you can buy those little tablets for very cheap, and you can do a gallon at a time. You ain't got to do 300 at once. And you don't have to have somewhere to store a 300-gallon dang water tank. So, unless you're going to start your own community when the apocalypse comes, then I don't think you're going to need that. So, it's that, and then I'd like to try planting a garden. I won't, because who has time? Who has time? I mean, my God. I can't even imagine going out and digging in the dirt and planting seeds at the moment. I got too much other crap to do. But anyway, you know what? In the end, the knife combined with the under table gun holster, this towel is very good. The soap is the Paracord is amazing. I really like the glow in the dark reflective aspect of it. Here's to hoping I have enough free time coming up anytime soon to plant something. Water purification is good, and water is key to survival, so it is what it is. But again, there are much cheaper ways and less bulky ways. In the end, it's all about the knife. I mean, in my opinion, the knife, the gun holster combined with everything makes this a very big win, in my opinion. But in the end, it only matters what you think. So tell me what you like, tell me what you didn't in the comments below. Like, share, comment, all that fun stuff, and subscribe. I'm out. Oh, we got Fox News back.